Right this second, I'm on my way to C5 Sauce in Chicago. This has been the biggest mess I've ever experienced. This is the first time I've left my house since 4:30 April 12th. That was Friday. Today is Monday, April 16th. And it was genuinely the first time I've left my house. We just had a huge blizzard where I live that pretty much shut down the entire city, and I was very scared I would not be able to go to this. I ended up having, I literally got ready this morning, did everything, put on all my makeup. It's all off now, but I put on all my makeup and then shoveled for 45 minutes because they still hadn't plowed my driveway. This whole weekend's been a mess. This better be the best show of my entire life because I was very panicky about whether or not I'd be able to even go to the show because I wasn't sure if the weather would be okay. This is like historic, record-breaking weather. Blizzard in April. The last time, okay, we're going by my aunt's calculations, which was like 23.7 inches. And the only time it's been more than that was in like 28 inches in 1888. So just let that sink in for a bit. 130 years ago. And while I was shoveling, felt like I was gonna pass out. My heart rate went a little bit too high. I just do not have a good feeling about this show. Something's gonna happen. Something terrible is going to happen, and I'm kind of just waiting for it at this point. But that's not a way to live. I was like, I'm going to the show even if I have to walk. If I have to like steal a horse, I'm going to the show. I'm almost there. I'm like 45 minutes away, I think. And I needed to stop because I'm exhausted. I'm gonna redo my makeup once I get in the parking garage. I'm going to maybe cry a little bit before because I'm just a mess. There's no way this is going to end well. I'm literally crying right now. So it's gonna be a mess. I don't know what type of mess it's going to be, but it's going to be a mess. I really hope this is the best show of my entire life because Five Sauce only plays at venues I hate, so it's fine. I need to get a line eventually. That's also the thing. I'm not supposed to be standing in lines or be outside for long extended periods of time, and I'm gonna be about, I think now, like an hour and a half early, which isn't that much, but the last time I was in a line for 10 minutes and I was shaking like uncontrollably, so that was really only 10 minutes. We'll see how this goes. It will be a fun night. I love Youngblood and Want You Back, and I haven't really listened to any of the other new songs because I don't want to listen to like bad recordings on YouTube, which is exactly what this whole video is going to be, but don't really want to listen to that myself, so I don't really know what I'm walking into, but I'm really excited. I am excited. I swear I'm excited. I swear I'm excited.
You're talking about me. You said I'm sweetheart. To tell me what lies, to tell me the truth, to tell me that you love me the way that I've been loving you. To tell the static sound of the city that never sleeps. The sunshine of the spring. I like the sound of rain. I like the sound you make. We put the world away. You get so disconnected. You are my getaway. You are my favorite. shirt, when you told me this would never work. But you know I say I moved on. Yeah, I still dream for you. No matter where I go, I'm always gonna want you back. No matter how long you're gone, I'm always gonna want you back. I know, you know I can never get over you. No matter where I go, I'm always gonna want you back, want you back. You don't even wanna say I moved on. You don't even know I know it's right.
Back with, you know, all the winter clothes on. In April. And it was all to see 5 Seconds of Summer. Honestly, I'm really happy I went. There was a small part of me that was like, just stay home. Just watch like the 15th movie in 3 days. Just don't move. Just don't go. And then the new songs are incredible. I love the new songs and I had so much fun. Like so much fun. I lost feeling in my toes, I lost feeling in my fingers, but that was not new. I'm literally wearing, like underneath my jeans, I have knee-high compression socks and fleece leggings. And underneath my bodysuit, which I've already tucked, I untucked before I left the venue because my hip really hurts. I have literal Under Armour on and nobody's noticed, which is kind of awesome. Like obviously I have my gloves, I have my hat, I have 4 days worth of survival gear just in case I get stranded, and I don't think I'll have to use it. Apparently the only bad parts of the world, the blizzard, was just literally getting out of my house. That was the worst part. Like literally getting out of my driveway was the worst part of the whole trip, and that stresses me out. But the show, holy crap. Okay, so here's the thing. House of Blues is notorious for having, no matter where you are in the venue, if you aren't front row on any of the balcony or just front row in general, you are going to have the worst sightline in the universe. It's just a fact. It's a fact that people don't understand. It's how many times do I have to hear the same people just be like, I hate this, I'm never coming to this venue again, I'm never doing this again, and I'm just like, yeah, you will. I haven't actually talked about the show at all. You know what, my eyes are so watery, it just looks like I'm crying. And I'm just like, I'm not that emotional about the show. I think it was a really great show and I'm really, really glad I went. For some reason, I just really, really love that band. So, I did want to say a couple more things about the show because I feel like I didn't really say anything about it. I just said stuff about the weather. But like, the show was incredible. I definitely forgot the words to Amnesia and I forgot the words to Waste the Night. I was like, yikes, like, I didn't know the second verses to either of the songs, which is weird. I was really, really happy, but at the same time, like, as I was driving home, it was like, there was something there that was kind of like bittersweet. I still don't know what that was, but it was like a little bit like, like something was like a little bit off. And I always am like, you have to pay attention when you hear that, when you get feelings like that. So I'm just gonna like keep that in the back of my mind, that, and maybe it was just literally the fact that like things are changing, like music is changing. I'm obviously not the same person, they're not the same people, the music isn't the same. That might be a huge thing. That might be the only reason that I was like, because it's like proof that things are genuinely changing, and sometimes that can be hard to take in. I think that's fine. I really like the direction they're going in. It is probably the most that I've connected to the sound of the music that they make, that like it's so much closer to what I listen to regularly. When I find new songs to listen to, they're typically, they sound more like that. More than anything, they're just sad and slow, but if it's upbeat, it sounds like what they're making. So that's really exciting for me. As if we're growing up at the same pace, which is not something I can say about a lot of artists. There's a lot of artists that, like, I want to love them so bad. Like, I want to love them. I know they're incredible artists. I know they're amazing, but, like, I don't relate to their music. But I go to their shows and, like, I try to force it, but, like, you can't force that. So I always get a little nervous when somebody who I consider, like, one of my favorite bands releases music. Because I'm like, this is gonna be the time that I'm gonna hate it. This is it. This is gonna be the time. And do you know how relieved I am that this is not the time? Like, I thought maybe this was gonna be like, because you know how they kept saying, like, we're reinventing, and I was like, oh no. Like, I love it when people reinvent. I love that so much, but it's a little scary as a fan when, like, every fan has gone through this. You don't want the people to change because you don't know how to change. And I could go into, like, a 3-hour conversation about that, but I'm not going to do that right now. But I think it's absolutely fascinating, and I have so much to say about that. I'm really glad that we've grown up in the same direction, I guess. At the very least, music-wise, we've grown up in the same direction. Yeah, I feel like this is much more them, kind of. But I'm not gonna get into that until I listen to the whole album, because I have a theory, but I can't get into that until I hear everything. It's a theory I've had about a lot of different bands in the past. So I need to listen to the album first. And, like, I already know I'm gonna love the album. I don't know if it's gonna be Sounds Good Feels Good for me, because that was such an iconic album in my life. Such an important album in my life. Like, it was my 2016. Like, 100%. I don't know how it's gonna, like, relate against that, but I hope it doesn't. Like, I hope I can't compare them, and I hope that I can't pick a favorite out of them. I don't know. It was a really great show. It was an hour long, no opener, 13 songs. It was a really great show. You have no idea how big my relief is that I didn't have to listen to Good Girls. And on that note, my name's Kristen. Thanks for watching. So, I'm really happy that I've been growing with Five Sauce at the same time as they've been growing with me. I think that's really cool. I always love it when that happens. I'll see you soon, and that's a promise. Bye.